1000, and I'm here to do a DBZ GT Impressions. Actually, I did this like last week, but I didn't like the way it came out, so I erased the video and thought about it a little more, you know, because it was like so much in detail. It took like over like 10 minutes, so I'm just trying to sum it up, you know, and give my thoughts on the whole series, you know, in one foul swoop, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into this thing. Okay, so Dragon Ball GT is basically, you could say it's like after Dragon Ball Z, like after the Majin Buu saga, because Goku trains with Oob, who is the reincarnation of Kid Buu, and he trains with him because he sees potential. Now, a lot of people say they see potential. He's seen potential in Oob because Gohan had gotten older, and basically, let's face it, he got weaker and was like really, in my opinion, was never really meant to be a fighter. He had the potential, but you know, his mom wanted him to, you know, go to school and be a normal guy. So Goku's like, okay, I understand that mindset. So he goes and he finds Oob, and he sees Oob and he sees potential in him, and you know, he said he can become a great warrior if I train him. So on and so forth. So basically we see two old friends we seen from Dragon Ball, Emperor Pilaf, Mai, and I forget old dude name, the fox dude, I forget his name. They finally see Goku as he's grown up. They try to fight him again, and you know, Goku handles him. He had no problem handling them as a kid, so he a grown ass, full chisel body ass man, you know, Super Saiyan 3 on top of that. But you know what I'm saying, he basically, you know, deals with them, and then and before this happened, Pilaf was doing what he usually does, trying to get the Dragon Balls. He old as hell now, so he's trying to, you know, I guess he wanted immortality, or still, I think he still wanted to rule the world or whatever, wanted to be ruler of the world or whatever. And what happens is the Dragon Balls was cracked. The Dragon Balls started cracking because basically they wished too much on the Dragon Balls. So when Emperor Pilaf mistakenly said that I wish you was a kid again so I could teach you a lesson. So the dragon came, and the dragon was black. I mean, it was red, and it was a red dragon. And he's like, "Your wish has been granted." And everybody was like, "What the hell?" And when he made the wish, Goku became a kid, and the Dragon Ball split not over the entire world, but over the entire universe. It split in the entire universe. So they have a week to find them, or the planet that the balls were summoned on blows up. So basically, it goes on from there. Now, let's talk about the first season. Well, the first part of it, when Goku as a kid, Pan, and Trunks went to the robot planet. My thoughts on that specific saga was bullshit. That was stupid. I didn't even watch the whole thing. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes because it was so boring. It was so boring. I just couldn't do it. I took like months off of that shit. I was like, I hope this shit is done. I'm waiting till I see Super Baby Vegeta or something. I'm waiting on that. So, you know, yeah, like it was crazy. It was really boring to me. Pan was like, I didn't like her character. She was lame. Trunks had potential, but he got lame. Especially the way he dressed. I didn't like that shit. They really played down Trunks. That was just horrible. Who else, man? Like Goku was real Goku. It just showed that Goku, you know, he did some cool little things, you know, and honestly, I like Goku in, let's see, I liked him in Dragon Ball Z better than GT, because this character was just not, it wasn't for me, man. And I thought I would give me a nostalgic feeling of going back to Dragon Ball, seeing him as a kid, but it kind of really didn't. You know, because there were a few laughs here and there. He always necking and shit, you know, going swimming in the pool. And she was like, "Grandpa, put on your clothes." And he was like, "Why?" And he was just sitting there with his penis hanging out and shit. You know, it was funny. But, you know, the whole fight with him, and I don't even know the dude's name anyway, whoever it was, the robot guy or whoever. And we have the scientist. I think it was Dr. Mew or something. I think that was him. Or Dr. It wasn't, it was Dr. I think it was Dr. Mew or something like that. And he created that specific robot, and him and Goku fought and stuff like that. I think Goku had to go Super Saiyan to beat him or whatnot. I mean, it was okay, but in my opinion, it sucked. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is where after that it was the Super 17 saga. Perfect. I love everything. 17 is one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball Z. My favorite villains in Dragon Ball Z, if I had to give a countdown, and I might do that next time. Like, Super 17 saga was cool. We got Dr. Gero and Dr. Mew working together. So that's Goku's past villains coming back again to get on his ass for what he done to the Red Ribbon Army and for what he done to the Dr. Mew or whatnot, to his planet or whatnot. And bro, like, that shit was amazing, son. Like, all the shit that happened, man, from start to finish was awesome, man. Like, Super 17, like 17, the regular 17 that was on Earth, you know, and I had forgot about that. He actually had came back to life when Krillin made that wish and stuff like that. And, you know, he was basically a good guy, but he still was like, had a little evil, like, sense of personality, you know, because he was like, if y'all don't put your hands up to the sky for the spirit bomb, you'll get shot. I'll shoot you and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm explaining about that later. And, like, you know, it was cool. You know, it was like everything was perfect. Like, it could have went along. It could have went a lot more. It could have had a lot more episodes to me. It could have went longer. But, you know, Goku went Super Saiyan 4 and shit. You know, it was cool. A lot of people say Super Saiyan 4 is stupid. I don't really think it's stupid. I think it's pretty cool. Now, 5, 6, 7, 8, and all that, I could care less. You know, I would like to see what it looks like, but I wouldn't put it in the actual story of Dragon Ball Z to continue it, you know. And especially with this legendary Super Saiyan God Mode thing, I don't know what the hell that's all about. But it looks good because Toriyama is doing his thing. So, obviously, it might be something serious, you know. But yeah, Super Saiyan 4 is good because it goes back to the ape form. You know, you got your fur, you got your tail back, you got the long hair, you know, you go back to your roots, you know. And that's what I thought Super Saiyan 3 was, you know, because they showed Goku, they showed when he was powering up to go Super Saiyan 3 in DBZ, they showed his eye and they showed him coming from a giant ape to a man to a baby and to this Super Saiyan 3 being. So that was cool. I like how that, you know, went down. But 17 was like the best saga, man. We seen my nigga Vegeta get in there. He destroyed Nappa once again, you know, like just basic quotes from Vegeta, man. It was like, you know, 17 did this fucking powerful ass wave that wiped everybody out. Vegeta got up, you know, as like a beast he is, and he was like, man, I call the earth my home, you know, because as soon as they said Goku, he was like, did they say Goku? Because he don't like that when people compare him to Goku, you know. So he was like, man, nigga, I'm a Saiyan, I'm the prince of all Saiyans, and blah 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 and all that stuff. That boy said, 17 was like, you know, I admire your will to stand up after that. And Vegeta was like, I admire your will to die, nigga. Final shine attack. I mean, it didn't do shit because he absorbed the motherfucker, but just that scene was cool, man. The Super 17 saga, hands down, was pretty much my favorite saga in that mug, son. And then we get to the baby saga, if I'm not mistaken. If we get to the baby saga, and this is, come to find out, Dr. Mew had, like Dr. Gero, he had another perfect creation beyond that stupid ass robot they was fighting in the first season or whatnot. And come to find out, baby was a Tuffle. And Tuffle, because if you remember, the Saiyans invaded the Tuffle planet because the Saiyans wanted to conquer that shit because they had more futuristic technology than them niggas. So, because the Saiyans were just modern day motherfuckers. So, you know, and to show that, you know, Vegeta fought this Tuffle. This Tuffle came a long way to fight Vegeta, who was a Saiyan. You know, they most hated, you know, enemies. You know, that was pretty cool. But they downplayed my nigga Vegeta so bad. They downplayed him so bad. I'm gonna get to that later. But let's get into Gohan, Goten. Gohan and Goten. Goten, they made him gay. They made him a pimp. Okay, they made him a pimp. He liked girls. He was talking on the phone. He piecing her up. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? We'll get on this date. You know, I'm gonna take you to eat some ice cream. You know, eat the ice cream like this. You feel me? You know. Then the nigga comes. Then baby comes in. You know, he went Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? Getting a few licks in, and she like, oh, Goten, you're wonderful. You know, I'm like, and then he had the little cell phone and shit. I see how you doing. That's what's up. So, but then, you know, he gets his ass whipped. He gets the virus. Now he's baby also, because baby can get inside your body and basically, once he get a hold to you, basically, he be in your body and you fuck, and he can like spread his virus. So they went to Gohan, and then he came over there looking for Gohan because baby was looking for a stronger fighter to inhabit his body. He basically was looking for a strong ass body to beat Goku, basically. So he finds Gohan. Gohan, you know, he showed promise. Gohan went hard, and I found out that Gohan has this special ability to, like, his body